How much
Maybe
effort do you think I put in? How much effort do you think I put in on this?
I think you spent a total of 3 minutes going like Judgement Day on NXT. I picked the first photo. I'll show you.
3
I don't appreciate.
seconds. I found this
Yeah,
image. Boop.
I don't appreciate this image, Manny. I don't like starting it with a black man dead. Just start with he's literally asleep right now, and they're like, let's stand over him.
Well, we could maybe change it.
Nah, it's fine. It's too late. It's too
No,
late.
it's the same image. It's the same image.
Different angle. Same image.
We're just a blonde American lady.
Just about to rant. It's like,
he deserved it. He deserved it.
He deserved it. Okay, you don't understand. This group, this gang,
this clan.
I don't know who's allowed to say clan anymore, but I choose to say clan. Beat this black man and stood over him. Hello.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Or something. I honestly don't know the lyrics to that song.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. I am, of course, Lord Manny Hayes, or good ass Ron Shaker.
What?
If he's going to be badass Braun Breaker, I'm going to be good ass Ron Shaker.
You can't rip him off. You can't do that.
Why not?
You can't be Ron Shaker.
You've been Marcus Fatu for months. That just no one knows.
No one knows it. No one knows. I've been Marcus Fatu for months. What? Let's say erotic fiction addict. I didn't even realize that was there. None of this I realized is even there.
Because it was supposed to be like that. I don't know why we've had these headlines. We've apparently had these headlines for ages.
Yeah, I don't even remember the context of why I chose these names. Or I know the lunch lady. That came from one of the episodes for Nanny, I'm assuming, but don't know when those the stuff came along with it. But I'm Marcus the Grand Finale, also known as Marcus Fatu. Also, if I chose to accept my mission, I am Ethan Hunt or Ethan Cunt. Like, I hate that guy. Who? Ethan Cunt? Yeah.
No,
I feel like that's what all the villains should be calling him in the Shadow World.
Maybe make it a little bit more. Maybe make Ethan's name a little bit more ethnic. Etienne. Etienne Cunt.
Etienne. I hate Etienne Cunt.
Etienne Cunt.
Spoils all my plans. We have everything down to the last second, and then somehow he manages to get through. The details.
And somehow he's an Olympic sprinter. Somehow he's the fastest man around. I don't understand that.
He can do any stunt. He can jump from mountains, Manny. He can jump from mountains. Parachute. The grand parachute jump from plains, mountains, anywhere. He's elusive. He's the best athlete in the world. I mean, you may think, oh yeah, LeBron James, great athlete, or Michael Phelps, great swimmer, great athlete. Nah, these guys got nothing on Tom Cruise.
I don't know. There is no real news out there, like unless you want those really obscure wrestling headlines.
You don't want to talk about Blue Cade?
No.
Or Ryback?
No. So I did check. I was scrolling through Instagram. I went through the Instagram stories. Mandy Rose had some stories. Someone asked her about if she's planning on it ever if she's retired from wrestling, and she said never say never. Essentially,
the bag got to be big enough.
Yeah, she basically said that she's currently busy right now. She's not retired per se. She's busy right now, and she may come back in the future. She doesn't know what the future holds for her.
Yeah, Manny, I would.
So that basically means pay her.
Yeah, I am on the record saying she is 100% retired. until someone unretires her with a bag of cash. And I don't know if that bag of cash exists. I don't know if I'm paying Mandy Rose to come out of retirement. This isn't a Mercedes situation or I can't think of another woman that walked away for a bit.
Sable.
I'm not giving Sable the money either. I'm just saying that I don't know if there's money in Mandy Rose coming back. It'd be nice seeing her with Toxic again, but I'm not paying her top dollar to come back. Like, oh yeah, you're worth this much to come back. I'll give you $2 million a year. Nah. You know, she got better in the ring, but you know, she's been off for probably about a year. She may have regressed. Just saying.
That hasn't been a year.
It hasn't? I don't know when the scandal.
No, I think she got let go. I think she got let go around in November. November. Because it was really, I remember that because it was released. That headline was released in around December when she had earned like $1 million off of fan time or whatever the OnlyFans or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't honestly remember the actual date, but she's been gone for a bit, so it's like, I don't think she has any urgency to probably come back. Like, why destroy my body when I could just do nothing? Probably do nothing and charge people for it. Literally do nothing.
Oh, and I'm officially giving Cultaholic a strike for their clickbait of a title today. For their clickbait of a news title today. It said AEW star rushing back to try and make AEW All In. Who did I think that was, Marcus? Oh, it's probably Jamie Hayter. No, it's not Jamie Hayter. Guess who it was, Marcus? JR! Like I give a fuck about whether JR's there or not. Jesus.
Hey, man, in a time of slow wrestling headlines in the summer, I gotta do whatever I do to get the clicks, okay? Okay? I feel like that was a one click. You clicked it, right? You clicked it.
Yeah, I was gonna click it anyway. It was the thing is, I always click on their Choose News videos just in case it's something that we could talk about when we do our show. So in reality, all I'm doing is cheating to start off our show.
This is what you get. This is what you get trying to rip them off. And now you still rip them off, but you're like, I don't give a shit. JR is gonna fight to come back for All In.
Yeah, no one cares. So let's just jump into the AEW recap. AEW kicks off with Jericho versus Commander in what I thought was going to be an awful match. But then, because I set the bar so low, it was very easy to jump over it.
You set your bar low, Manny. I was already at that bar, that low bar. I was tightroping that bar, just like Commander, going like, I know where this is going. And you know,
you can't tightrope like Commander. No one can.
I can tightrope discussions, Manny. Hold on. You want to see me tightrope? Just wait right there. I got to take my time, just like Commander takes an hour. Since I'm not a trained athlete at all, it's going to take me 2 hours to prepare my walk. I'm going to tell you this right now, Manny. I do not like Commander. He's a one-trick pony. I said it. I'm tired of seeing him set up all his spots and just doing one jump at a time. I've seen it. He did it all against Makito or whoever, and Omega, whoever he wrestled. It's the same match over and over. Well, I'm like, oh, he's going to walk the ropes. He has one move and is walking the ropes and flipping. That's it. I would never think that I was going to say Jericho carried the match. No, I'm going to take that. I'm flipping because at least Grand Metalik just had his one turn, okay? And he didn't do it over and over again. Commander's first move is, I got you down. I'm going to walk the ropes.
Me and you both can do that turn. And I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Give me a ring. I'll show you what I can do.
Jericho catches Commander and puts him in the lion tamer for the win. Still my favorite submission.
Yeah, it's still a good submission.
Not the walls, not the walls. The lion tamer when the knee is in the back of the head.
I just need that Excalibur and Shivani that's telling me on Commander. Oh, he's been oppressive all this time. He's never won. His strategy is flawed.
Never won. Okay. He never won, but he pushed the hottest free agent to the limit on his debut. That's just proof, Marcus. That's just proof that he was not the hottest free agent.
No.
By the king of the ropes.
You're now a tag wrestler, Jay, right? But he's killing it in the tag division. That the tag match with FTR is good, but he wasn't the highest free agent.
Do you know how bad of a tag team you must be to have a bad match with FTR? Like really?
Yeah. I'm not gonna give all the credit to FTR though. It takes 4 to tango in their case. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but like I said, like you've got outstanding professional. All you have to do is show up, and you will have a good match. FTR.
Me and Manny out there trying to have a good match with FTR. Like, yep, got it. But back on topic with this Commander stuff. There's botches. I just don't want to see Commander shit. I just don't want to see it. I've seen him do it. Like, I need him to show me something else. Like, I'd rather see the a million other guys wrestle and do the exact same thing he's doing than seeing him do what he does. So, like, I know what I'm going to get. He's going to run the rope. And you may say that I'm hypocritical. You can say it about any wrestler, whether it's like Sheamus who's just going to eat 2 pounds of berries, stuff like that. You may get, you may see everybody do the same stuff, but when Commander does his tightrope, I go like, he's going for the tightrope spot. Just a stunt. I don't like it. One trick pony.
Don Callis comes out at the end of the match. He uses footage from 1995 to try and lure Chris Jericho to join the Don Callis family.
My favorite line, Bad News Allen can see us now. And he'd be really happy about this. I'm sure if Bad News Brown, Allen, whatever they want to call him, was looking down at AEW Dynamite and watching Chris Jericho and Don Callis in the ring, what the fuck are they still wrestling for? I was done. Talking about I give a damn about this makeshift faction that probably lasted about a week.
Alex Marvez is waiting for Jingle Bitch to get out of the car. So instead, he decides to knock. He pulls down the window. He says it's an unsafe work environment, and then Hook appears inside the car, and then Jingle Bitch runs away.
Yeah. Manny, advice. If you're not booked for a wrestling show, why show up in the car? Why is he there?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is he even there? He had no reason to be there. Like, he could say, I'm doing the interview from home, the safety of my home. Instead of waiting out in the car for Hook. Hook was like, oh, he's out here. I can just go to the car. It's not safe.
MJF and Adam Cole go drinking. Adam Cole claims that he lost the shirt MJF made him. MJF tries to convince Adam Cole to hit on some women. Adam says no, so he takes all 4. He seemingly done quite quickly.
Yeah. It was just a clip away. He comes back. I don't know why he zipped up his pants. He didn't realize it was unzipped until he got back to the bar. I feel like the hotel room or wherever he went was pretty far away.
But, Adam Cole said he would wear the shirt if they play Fight Forever together. Adam gets real and says his intention was to blindside MJF when they started tagging. And MJF said that was what he was going to do as well. And they both start laughing.
Evil shit. My big takeaway was, Max, you've never played a multiplayer game before?
No,
you gotta have friends for that. You gotta have friends for that. That shit got real. I hit him hard. I hit Adam hard. You know what I'm saying? But clearly it's going to be they're going to turn on each other. Can't support Adam Cole in any point of this. Max comes off as the cooler guy. You need friends.
So we get the next match of the night, which was Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. The match was good. The ending took away from it. Prince Nana comes out, or Nana, however you want to call him,
Prince
comes out,
Nana,
tells Daniel Garcia.
What's your name? Nana.
Oh, Nana.
What's your name?
You know the new goalkeeper Manchester United are buying is called Onana. That's instantly gonna be the chant when he plays for Man United.
Yeah. Nah. What's your name?
Oh nah. What's your name?
Oh man, I can hear it now. Whenever he does anything.
So he tells Daniel Garcia to hit Orange Cassidy with a skateboard. He doesn't. Then Swerve takes Darby out. Darby out with just a kick, leading to Sammy picking up the win.
I've seen Darby.
And then they shake hands after the match.
I've seen Darby get thrown downstairs. I've seen him get shot in the ring, get stabbed. I see him get put his head in a guillotine, and the guillotine falls, his head cuts off, he runs around like a chicken. I don't think one shot from Swerve could get him. When he saw the shot coming, because you go in Darby and he's like, oh shit. Yeah. I'm like, move! Who goes, oh shit?
The Young Bucks do. The Young Bucks kind of do when they deliver moves sometimes.
Yeah. Don't go, shit, move.
Then we go back to the back where Adam Cole is now on the phone to Britt Baker, arguing after the girls bit of the video package. It's very unprofessional of the two of them.
Yeah, I think whatever Britt Baker is upset about, she's in the wrong. Adam's clearly a good guy. He didn't go. He hung out at the bar, you know. I don't know how much he drank, but he's a little guy, so I'm assuming it couldn't have been too much.
A jealous Roddy starts to ask if he's really starting to like MJF, and then Adam was like, "Hey, we didn't like each other when before we started, and now we're like brothers." Get out of here, Roddy.
Roddy, get out of here with your broken neck. Generic white guy.
You're replaced.
Right, not so generic white guy. And Adam Cole can't say MJF isn't that bad of a guy when he also says a bunch of offensive stuff. It's like, he just said shit, and Adam Cole's like, "Oh, you can't say that, Max. Why not? Oh, you're right."
MJF texts him about hitting the double clothesline and wearing the tag shirt. Why is he so hyped about this double clothesline?
Manny, when's the last time you see a double clothesline in a wrestling match?
I'm pretty sure the Casey Express did it.
I don't think the double clothesline happened. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen the double clothesline in about 10 years in a tag match. And I look forward to when they do it. It's my number one thing I want to see is a double clothesline.
So Adam Cole and MJF take on Big Bill and Brian Cage. They win the match and advance to the finals. So MJF still really wants to hit that double clothesline. Adam says he didn't think that this tag team could work, but it did. But now he has high expectations on winning the blind tournament and taking the tag titles on July 29th on Collision.
Because FTR does not go to Dynamite. I'm so confused on they have too many shows and dates, and I was like, July 29th, what show is that? I was like, I thought it was a pay-per-view, and then I was like, no. I think the only pay-per-view on July 29th or 30th is NXT. It's just too many shows, too many tournaments.
Oh, that was a new story, actually.
What?
All In is good. I think might be just broadcast for free on TV in America.
Oh, okay.
Proving to another reason that it might happen because they're very conscious that they're also doing All Out the following week. So if you put that as pay-per-view, who's really going to buy that?
Yeah, who's going to buy one or the other? If I had a choice at this moment, All In will be where I would spend my money just because it's a spectacle. All Out,
yeah, but it's a spectacle.
All out of money.
It's a spectacle. I feel like the real pay-per-view is All Out.
I don't know what's gonna. They need to start advertising All In. Like they advertise every other show, but I guess we're All In is all the way in August, so we could wait.
And there's a speculation that in Warner want them to do monthly pay-per-views.
Yeah, I don't want that. I like where we're at with pay-per-views for both companies. I like where we're at with both companies.
Yeah, but for me, I feel like their lead up to pay-per-views is terrible. If they had a month between pay-per-views, I think that improves.
Yeah, but I'm not paying, Oh, well.
Yeah, but who pays for that?
Hold on. Don't ruin what I was going to say, Manny. I'm not paying anyway. I'm just saying, I like where we're at with both companies and pay-per-views. I like the distance. Like, WWE Space Theirs out. They're not as frequent. It was like once every 2 weeks we would get a premium live event or a pay-per-view. Now we have a very spaced out, like once a month or once every month and a half or something like that, or even 2 months at times. So I like where we're at with all these pay-per-views. They're really spaced out. I like that AEW only do 4 big main event shows, and then they have regular like dynamites, like in Wembley or not Wembley, or the Wembley show, I guess, would count, and then Grand Slam and stuff like that. Blood and Guts feels like a big event. Like I like where we're at. I don't think that we can do that unless they're planning on putting these events on Max.
Why? I really don't know why they put all these pay-per-views so close together.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like a really bad scheduling thing.
Oh, which part? Whose part? WWE or AEW or just together?
AEW, because you know the pay-per-view model for WWE is like monthly. It's basically monthly. You may miss a month here or there. AEW, we know there's 4 major ones, and then Forbidden Door, and then they've added all in to this mix now. But they've had Double or Nothing, Forbidden Door, you got All In, and then you've got All Out. I feel like they've booked it, like they could have spaced those out a bit better.
Yeah, I don't know how. I feel like the scheduling in general has been off. Like this Canada run is like, they're done. Like I believe the attendance for this one was just as bad as like the other ones, but it's too much Canada. Like Canada only has so much money.
Yeah, and then
like,
I think
space stuff out.
And then All Out is happening around the same time. I think that's it for the year for them, isn't it? Or have they still got Full Gear?
It's either Full Gear or Revolution. I always get them mixed up.
Revolution's normally at the start of the year, like February or something.
So there's Full Gear. I get them mixed up.
Yeah, it just feels like they really like squashed them in.
Yeah, it just seems like it's trying to get all the money real quick. Just throw it what we can. But All In, I think All In is worth it though. Like it seemed like it has to be. It's 75,000 people. It's nothing to sleep on. It seems like the biggest event they're gonna have this year.
Yeah, I feel like that should be.
May not have the biggest matches. Yeah,
I know, but that should be the pay-per-view. All Out shouldn't. They should have just been like, nah, there's no All Out this year. You know what I mean?
They should just call this All Out.
More sense. Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand why not just call this All Out in London. It just makes sense. And then, if you want to do something called All In, maybe to keep the rights, maybe it's a copyright thing. I don't know. You can just do it later. Like, it's only a week apart. Why couldn't this one be All Out?
Going to Wembley, selling 75,000 tickets without a card being sold. It's your first major international show. Yep. You're going all out. It makes sense to just call it All Out.
No, but man,
calling it All In sounds like that is the biggest gamble ever.
I think. Well, it was at the time when it was announced. We scoffed at it, going like, "They're not getting that." Well, I think we were more on the upside. I was like, they'll probably get 30 or 40. That's what we were thinking.
I said at max probably 50 to 60.
Oh yeah, you went really high. I was like 30 or 40.
No, but I said anything above 40 would be a success for them.
Yeah. So we were more on a positive front, but originally it was scoffed at like, they're not going to even be able to get 20 considered that. But we were more on the positive. I just think that the reason they didn't call it All Out, Manny, simple reason, All Out has to take place in Chicago all the time. They have these tropes of where these places like Double or Nothing has to always be in Vegas. All Out has to always be in Chicago, and then Full Gear and Revolution can be wherever the fuck they want. But they have their traditions. I think that's why they wouldn't call it All
Out. So we go to the back where Jake Hager wants an answer from Chris Jericho. He appreciates the history between him and Don, but they have history. Apparently, he saved Chris Jericho in Afghanistan. I don't know what that is, but that is.
Well, they say this all the time. They say it all the time, and I honestly still don't know the story. He said it all the time. He saved my life. I think they were driving somewhere. And he grabbed him and pulled him back in. And Jericho's falling out.
He gave up his undefeated MMA career, and then when Jericho asked him to join AEW, he says he can't give him 100 until he finds out. He finds out what his decision is, and then gives up his stupid purple hat.
I was like, ooh. So this Jericho decision has nothing to do with the blood and guts. I don't know where we're going if it has nothing to do with blood and guts, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. Then we get Ruby Soho versus Sky Blue. It was a decent match. I generally thought this was Sky Blue's tournament.
Yeah, you've been saying it for weeks, and I was like, nah.
But there's another person on the other side of that bracket that's had a problem with the Outcast, and that's Willow, Willow and Athena are fighting on Rampage because Willow got medically disqualified last week.
I was just gonna get disqualified with a chair. The doctors disqualified me. But Manny, I give you $100 if Willow Nightingale loses to Athena. There's no backing behind Athena.
No, I don't have to give anything in return. I'm just accepting this deal. I'm not making any counter.
Yeah, but there's no momentum behind Athena. Once you're on Ring of Honor, you're done. It's like I'm the champion. I'm a Ring of Honor Women's Champion. You're the champion of Dark. You're AEW Dark. You're the AEW Dark champion.
Holly Cameron proves once again she's a better rapper than Max Caster.
She does. She shows her range with rapping and singing at the same time. Even though I would say what she was saying is nonsense.
Yeah.
It is a better flow than Caster, who goes, yo,
and then there's fools.
In slow motion.
There's fools in the mid-card mess that claim that I was going too far by saying Harley Cameron is a better rapper than Max Caster. I'm telling you now, if Max Caster was white, nobody would even be saying that.
No, he's half white.
No one would even be disagreeing.
I 100% agree with you. Max Caster rhymes words really well. But if he was to try to actually rap, it wouldn't work out for him.
Yeah.
This isn't like if I were to rank him in the rappers in wrestling right now, I believe he's lower than Top Dollar, to be honest.
Yeah, but Top Dollar's got flow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like just Top Dollar or even Swerve is ahead of him. Keith Lee probably ahead of Caster.
I don't think Keith Lee's ahead of Caster.
Keith Lee, I think I may get Keith Lee ahead of Caster.
What's Keith Lee gonna do? Give you positive rhymes?
No, well, I'm just basing it off Mia Yim's theme song and his original theme song back in NXT. I'm saying he has Caster beat.
Then we get Swerve Scott versus Nick Wayne. I know nothing about Nick Wayne.
He's Bruce Wayne's son. I'm just playing.
Other than him and Swerve put on a great match.
It was all right. I really enjoyed it. It was a solid match overall. Nick Wayne had a good showcase performance. I just think that's gonna. My main thing is past history of abuse from AEW when it comes to these debuts and wrestlers showing up. It's like at the end of the day, am I actually gonna see this guy ever again? Like, is this a Dante Martin, Action Andrade, Shody Lee Johnson scenario where they want to
I think it's a flash in the pan type of thing, and then he'll probably be in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, like here you are.
Unless they put him with Darby, unless they really put him with Darby, I think he's going to be used here and there.
Yeah, Like, I don't know what the spot is for him. Is he going to be a consistent user, or is he just going to be somebody that pops up every now and then, like Commander or Bandito, or just be like, oh, here we are with these guys who we said are great, and then we never see them again, and they show up and they get beat next time I see them.
Well, AEW are not re-signing individuals, so like maybe there's going to be more space on the roster for people because they didn't re-sign Pillman Jr., so he's now a free agent.
But I wouldn't have re-signed him anyway. He went on TV.
Yeah, there's a few, but the thing is, there's a few AEW originals that are probably not going to be kept around now that contracts are starting to coming up, and whether they're going to renew them or not. I think some of those people are there because the ones that they got recently weren't available at the time. So they built a roster around who's available. And,
I have no idea what Levi's talking about. Oh, go ahead. I don't know what his count. I don't think we say anything bad about Nick Wade.
Yeah, I think AEW built a roster at the beginning with people who were available at the time, and now that more people have come over, it's like, oh, we don't need these people, and then they don't want to be seen as the people that release people. So they work out the contract. Yeah, they work out the contract and then they're gone.
Yeah. I don't understand what he's talking about with Nikita Lyons and Nick Wade. I don't understand how that connects.
He's just being hateful. That's what it is.
He said Nick Wade isn't a flash in the pan. Could be.
Well, you don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. Like, I haven't criticized him. That's fine. He's gonna be fine. It's about if AEW uses him or not. Like, I don't know. They set up all these video packages. They put a story behind them. Are they gonna use him?
Just like, how much are they gonna use him?
Yeah, like Axel Andrade beat Chris Jericho. Nothing ever came from that. Like, I want to see what they actually do with these people. Like, Swerve and Keith Lee are kind of at least flash in the pants. Hey, we got Keith Lee. Big deal. Never did anything again.
So they give these big wins to people. Like you just mentioned Action Andretti's win over Chris Jericho. But you know who's been living on a reputation for a long time? Private Party. At the beginning of AEW, they beat the Young Bucks. And then it's constantly brought up that they brought up whenever they were in a match that they beat the Young Bucks once.
Yeah. And then it was used until Mark Wade got hurt. And then it's like, oh, we never see them again.
Yeah, and then the other one is just making sounds everywhere he goes.
Like, just a lot of people that all of a sudden it's like, oh, let's get behind them. Like, oh, there's the Firm. Here's Big Bill, Lee Moriarty. Nah, they come up again one of these days. Or Brian Cage, who existed.
Then we get to who are the fifth members. A trap is set up for Kenny, as we learn the fifth member is PAC, who's been allegedly waiting for a long time for this. Maybe you would have had to wait, man. Yeah.
If
you showed up to work, you Geordie prick.
Yeah, if you just showed up, to work, maybe you wouldn't be waiting so long. Okay, you'd be as petty as Balor and be out there every week and harassing someone. You know, I wait a long time. Where your boys? Where's the Death Triangle?
And then as they plan to kill as they start to kill Kenny, he tells them to look at the screen because they still have a fifth man. It's IBUSHI. But Marcus, I don't know about you, but if he's not coming out, I'm gonna kill him. If that was my plan, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. So yes, Kenny, you may distract me with this video package to see, but you've already gotten your ass kicked. And we're about to break your neck. We got your neck between these chairs. We're about to break your neck. I'll see who your fifth man is. Okay, IBUSHI, is he here? He's not here. Oh, we're gonna continue to break this neck. You're gonna still need 5. You're gonna still need 5. You're still gonna need 5. All right, we figured out who your fourth guy is. Who's your fifth guy? What do you mean? Because PAC is about to jump on your neck. PAC is about to finish it.
Yeah, if PAC was a really bad man, like as he said, he claims to be, he would have done it even before the package.
Yeah, He would have did it while the package is going on. Be like, what we talking about? I just think it's ridiculous to cut to a package for the save. Like, no one thought about it. Like, Kenny's going to get his ass whooped. Like, the Young Bucks and Hangman are them in the back. But was Kenny like, don't come out till I show the package? Like, make the save. Your boy about to die. Your boy's about to die. Make the save. Man, they lucky that me, you, and Eric are not an evil faction in AEW because
we could
all these
be.
saves, with all these saves, everybody be too late. Oh, the lights cut off, I'm jumping on your neck. Now the police can't see I committed this crime. Oh, the lights went out.
Only a few people maybe in the arena may have been able to see.
Yeah, we have minimum witnesses. We have only maybe 3,000, 4,000 people see me kill this guy. Good times.
Oh, Keith Lee looks like Fred Sanford. It's not AEW's fault he decided to look like that.
Well, he started to decompose when he went to AEW. That is also true. That is also true. I was just bringing up people that they highlight as big deals and then they never featured again. It was just like, there, come in. Keith Lee is probably a poor example, as in just like, But Swerve wasn't featured that much for the longest time. He was just kind of around doing random shit. Still kind of doing random shit, to be honest.
To add to this, Marcus, I found this. Good morning, good evening. May Hulk Hogan expect to have a nice glass of Kool-Aid, only to find out that it was Flavor Aid instead.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst. That's the knockoff Kool-Aid, Manny. That's the knockoff Kool-Aid. It just doesn't have the same taste. It just doesn't. It's clearly missing something, and you know you're drinking Flavor Aid when you sip on it. You go, what the fuck? This ain't the right sugar formula. We saved that Hulk. Do we save that Roman sign for when he passed Hulk Hogan?
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna pass Hogan though.
If it's not that long, though.
No, he got a long way. He can pass Bruno again.
Oh yeah, Bruno's 200, 1,200, isn't it? And then,
and Hogan is like in
1,400.
No, I think he's like 15, 16. So it's gonna take another year or so. No, I don't think we got that. I don't think we got that.
I don't think you can stretch out the bloodline story for that long.
You can't stretch out that long.
AEW was all right. Like, it was all right. Like,
it was just there. I feel like it was on par with Raw.
I think they're trying to just get past next week to Blood and Guts, and then
hold on,
and then move to All In.
Levi, let's say we were doing gang activity. If you were in my gang and we're about to break somebody's neck, and someone's like, "Hey, check out this video on YouTube,"
you're getting jumped too.
About this homie's friend. Oh, we're kicking your ass out. Don't let that video distract you from the fact that we're killing somebody right now. Like, don't show me a YouTube package of KOTA. Hey, check out this KOTA Ibushi package. That's Kenny's friend. Nah, we breaking his neck. You're finishing the job. I don't care.
Let's move it to NXT.
Speaking of nonsense. We had a man fight for another man's freedom in the Florida law system.
The Judgment Day. Well, first of all, I have major problems with that segment, but we'll get to that. The Judgment Day open it up. Finn says Daddy's home because NXT is the house that he built, and he's back to lay down some house rules with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, can I jump in and say that wasn't Ciampa daddy? He can't start. He can't take that from Ciampa. Ciampa's the daddy of NXT.
Is he?
He looked like it. He looked like the old man Ciampa. He was just like, they beat these kids.
Damien says Trick and Mello are gonna getting the murderers row of WWE. Dom tries to say his bit, but out come Trick and Mello. Mello wants to know why they call him Dirty Dom, suggesting it's because he dropped the soap a lot of times.
A lot of suggestions of what happened in his one night in prison.
Mello says Everyone's talking about Finn getting the better of him on Raw, but now Finn is in his house and Trick Mellow Gang runs things. Priest says that may be true, but they don't have the Judgment Day staring back at them every Tuesday. Damien says the Archer of Infamy, who he hasn't gone by for a very long time.
No, he dug that
shit out. Trick says his ass is writing checks his ass can't cash. And he's out here to see if the Judgment Day are really bout it.
Hey!
Back.
All these old catchphrase and lines are back. I'm suddenly in 2021.
Finn tells him, "You come at the Prince, you best not miss." And then we go to the Don with Mackenzie. I don't think things work like this, Marcus.
What? Physics, Manny. What?
The way he was having a free conversation with Mackenzie like that, I don't think it works like that.
How does it work, Manny?
I don't know, but it looked like he was having a conversation like me and you. Like me and you are having right now.
Yeah.
There was no guards around, nothing.
Nope. Nothing. Just, I'm here. Conversation. Very, very important.
Yeah. And then we get Gigi Dolan package. Says Kiana is afraid of who she is. While her demons are out there, her office was redecorated to remind her of what she is desperately trying to forget. She embraces who she is while Kiana lives a lie. What we see is Kiana James being a delinquent.
That was not fun in her bit. It looked like a little taggy going on. But
which it looked like they took those pictures yesterday. Yeah. She did look like a day older than she actually is.
Manny, it's probably like 2 weeks ago or whatever. She's not that old, I don't think. But
delinquent.
My favorite part about her being a delinquent is the entire time I was thinking about this, I was thinking of Tupac, James, like damn, blanking out the song. But anyway, Gigi Jolie can't accept that Kiana James had bettered herself and made herself a better person. Like, yes, this is old win, but I have changed, and you are still playing. Me. Yeah, you're still playing with colors and shit. You bring up her past. How dare you bring up a black woman's past? How dare you?
We get Chase U versus Drew Gulak and Charlie Dempsey. Thea Hell puts Gulak in a Kimura, and the referee didn't see it as Dempsey gets hit with a poorly executed double team finish for the win.
Yeah,
I blame Duke. I blame Duke for that as well.
Yeah, he can't fuck, so he can't do finishes either. I don't know how the referee didn't see Thea Hell just spinning around somebody in a Kimura.
She was screaming like she couldn't hear, like he couldn't hear that.
This place is not big, and it's not that many distractions. I just thought that was ridiculous. But I do like that she has the bloodlust. Like, I can break anybody's arm. You see that? I had his arm and I could have broke it. Like, she currently got the bloodlust.
Now, I kind of want, at SummerSlam, her to interfere in Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes.
What the fuck?
I want Brock Lesnar to have his very own Scrappy Doo.
Brock Lesnar with an assassin. This is my assassin, Thea Hell. She does all my bitch. She'll break arms easier than me. But I like that you choose not to team her with you can go with Shayna or anybody like that, or they can feud with Alpha Academy or who has the better academy, and she could be breaking trying to break Maxine's arm. No, you chose Brock Lesnar's demon.
Who else does a Kimura in the WWE other than Brock Lesnar?
I have no answer for that.
Exactly. That's how we broke Cody's arm. That's how she tried to break Gulag's arm.
Hey, he broke Triple H's arm with it several times.
Braun Breaker says Dragunov made a mistake because he wasn't even on his radar, and he is on his way to he's currently in the way of him getting to the NXT title. I got news for you. He's badass Braun Breaker, and he's leading the way.
Didn't realize I was getting impromptu Braun Breaker impersonation. I'm Braun Breaker. You in my way.
Said there isn't enough referees to hold him back from breaking him. Tells Ilya Dragunov says badass Braun Breaker, his intensity will not be matched, and it will lead him past Braun to the NXT Championship. Was that your stomach?
No, that wasn't me.
Was it me?
Maybe. Wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Nothing happened over on this end. I didn't even hear anything.
I've eaten. It wasn't me.
I haven't eaten it. I know it wasn't me. I didn't hear anything, to be honest. Maybe it's outside the window. These are soundproof things, so I'm good. I know I'm good. I didn't even hear anything, so maybe it was me.
I heard it. It said it sounded like a stomach growling, and I was like, it could have been me.
Could be all of us. We're all starving for more. But where was I? What were we talking about?
Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker. So I didn't realize this was a number one contenders match. I don't know how I missed that. I just thought it was just a match of like, prove yourself or something. And so I was thinking the entire time, we're not getting this on TV. They're not gonna go full. They're not gonna go all in with this. And they have a really good match. They try to kill each other.
Well, yeah, they had a really good match. Ilya wins that match.
I jumped ahead. I think it's
we're ahead, but we'll just cover it now. His spear game just keeps getting better and better.
I was like
I don't know. I didn't think you could do any more with the spear that hasn't already been done, and they just keep doing it.
Everybody else needs to sit their spear down. I don't care who you are. You could be Roman Reigns,
Charlotte
or Ricky Stark.
No, I don't mind Roman doing it because he does that whole hoo-ah thing. But
Charlotte
needs to stop. Ricky Starks needs to stop. Who else needs to stop the spear? But those two definitely need to stop.
Yeah. There's a few people. Bobby can stop. I don't mind Bobby's spear. I don't mind Bobby's spear, but he can stop. But when it goes to Edge, Christian, anybody like that, because Braun Breaker does a spear, I go, every time he does it now. Like he hit Dragunov so hard, my body left me and went, oh shit. You gotta avoid that.
We got Cora Jade versus Kalani Jordan. She ain't that bad, Kalani Jordan. I know this is her second match, but she ain't that bad.
But somewhere Sol Roka's going, that's my spot. That's my spot.
No, but she's an actual black woman. not a pretend one like Sol Ruka is.
Wait a minute, hold on. How dare you?
She's blonde, Marcus. She's a blonde woman. She doesn't get no... Unless her surname is like a full-on African surname, she ain't getting no stopped in no airport. She ain't getting no stopped by no police.
No, but I'm not taking away her black card. All right, of the three of them, Manny, who would you say has the blackest card? Is it Sol Roka, Kiana James, or what's her name? Jordan. I forget her first name.
Kalani Jordan. Who has the most upside?
Yeah, who has the blackest black card?
The blackest black card. Yeah. Well, I think it's Kalani Jordan.
I don't know. I saw Kiana James footage earlier footage.
I thought you were gonna throw me a bonus card and say like Nikita Lyons.
No, she has the blackest voice for 1977. Straight out of a blaxploitation film. But no, I think Kiana Jordan is solid in the ring. She's young, she's getting, very new. So I think she's gonna work a lot of her shit out. That's great. So, upside there.
Well, they've got very athletic people in PC right now. So I think their women's division is going to be safe because they just keep pumping out these women that are like incredibly athletic and can wrestle.
Yeah. So we need some of these other women to go to the main roster to actually help Rhea Ripley and whoever's going to be the SmackDown champions.
Yeah, there generally isn't anyone to wrestle these days. Like anyone in that level that could go for that title.
Like at this point, I would call JC Jade and Cora Jade and trying to think of who else is on that NXT roster. I'll just say you guys are up. You guys are up. GG baby.
You reform Toxic Attraction with Cora. Just send them to Raw.
Yeah, I would legit send Toxic Attraction back up together just to save them. Yeah. But because they're nothing without each other. They're nothing.
Well, I think JC's doing all right on her own. I think the one floundering is Gigi.
Yeah. And her trip to learn to be a babyface, and all she's doing is ruining. All she did was commit vandalism. Kelly James never asked for this.
Gable Stevenson doesn't know what's going on with his career, while Dijak is mad at people because they think Eddie is the shit after one win in the underground.
Oh no, let me tell you this. Fuck Dijak. I can't take you serious with their voice and that stupid white belt. They don't match. The voice and the belt don't match. I'm saying right now, you can't pretend to be tough with a white belt on and talking like you talk. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, but he wants justice.
I don't know how this brings justice. Like, oh, you think you're badass after one underground match? Well, I will teach you what it's like to fight.
I wanted to see him confront the Judgment Day.
Well, wouldn't he work with them since they are judges? And he will be their bailiff? Hey guys, you gotta do the bailiff? No, come on, put me in. Get away, T-Bar.
We get Wesley being interviewed by Mackenzie when Dom walks into shot and is like, "Hey, ain't you the open challenge guy?"
Yeah, I accept.
I accept. Wes said he ain't done one in a long time, which brings the question: Dom, are you really watching the product?
He's not. But besides Dom doing hanging time with Rhea Ripley and posting on main roster issues, he would know that Wesley is the open challenge guy and just go like, I guess I can go for that belt. I'm sure Rhea was like, "You want to take North American title? Take that shit next week." I'm giving it to him, Manny. I'm giving it to him.
No, he needs something. Wesley accepts, but Dom says next week. Baron Corbin is lost and has no purpose as he burnt up all his old gimmicks. He has nothing in common with who he used to be and had no idea who he is now.
He's joining the clan. He burned all his stuff, hit the road, found a park with a bunch of tiki torches, and I was like, oh, he's joining the clan. Some guy in a hoodie was there to show him who he really is. Who's your speculation of Hoodie Man, Manny? Who's Hoodie Man?
I don't know who Hoodie Man is.
I have no clue either. I'm like, who's left? Who we got? Who we got is Hoodie Man? Who's not? Who we got? What we see? Is it Bray?
Well, whoever it is slightly chubby.
Yeah. Could it be Bray?
I thought it could be one of those Hank or Tank idiots.
Why would it be them? They seem like they're not
because the only people
they're not going to change Baron Corbin's life. Hank and Tank. That's a change in character dramatically.
Ivy Now versus Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany wins with a PME. All through the match, the Chase U dependent was saying you tapped out. She says she didn't tap out. She beat Thea fair and square and tells the stupid Chase U crowd to leave her alone.
Yeah. Ryan wanted her to say she tapped in. I didn't tap out. I tapped in to a higher level. That's what I did.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. I tapped in.
The Schism taunt a down and upset, lonely Ivy Nile.
Greaser dead.
I felt it was a little sad. I did feel like it was a little sad when she said representing the Diamond Mine. I was like, that shit don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I was like, who's around? Bibbins is gone. Roddy's gone. And
I'm sure the lease of that dojo's up.
Yeah. I'm sure she got money issues. She got Phelan Henley, who, they were staples on the show, have not been on there that much. I don't think at all in the past month or so.
No.
But I'm sure they lost the bar to Gallus, just like the Diamond Mine's gonna lose their Diamond Mine to I'm assuming Gulak and Dempsey or something. We own the Diamond Mine
now. Blair Davenport says this isn't a place for little girls with ribbons in her hair. And when Roxanne comes after her again, she's going to leave her on the shelf with the other broken women.
Yeah. support.
We get Stax versus Joe Coffey. Stax was dressed like he was a member of the Spirit Squad.
Shit, I never even thought about that. You're right. He was wearing those green sweats and stuff. I didn't even consider that. You're 100% right.
Stax apparently goes back on the deal and says,
"What was the deal?"
No, but then this is where I get like, how does this work? They patch Tony D in, and he's now talking through the arena. You can't see him. All you can do is hear him. I don't think prison allows you to do that.
Well, when you're in the mafia, Manny, or a connected guy, a made guy, they find ways to let you do things that other prisoners can't do. I'm sure he has a phone, TV. He had a guy making him steaks. Like, I'm sure he's okay. But I don't understand what was going on with this deal. I don't understand how does it work. Like, because he hit that clothesline, like, yeah, that's it. Well, the stiff-ass clothesline. And he was like, oh, you kicked out? Why? You're supposed to lay down. And he's like, I ain't no snitch. And I was like, how does this make you a snitch? I'm so confused on all of this. And then Tony's free and they're tag team. This is probably the most convoluted way I've ever seen people get a tag team title shot.
Yeah, and then the Bodega Boys come out and look at the Gallus Boys as well.
Yeah, they were coming out through the night. I said, hey, we're around.
Yeah, Stacked wins and the Don is free. Then we get to the main event, which is Trick Mellow Gang versus the Judgment Day. The distraction occurs as usual. Damien is thrown the briefcase, tries to use it, but hits Dragunov as he is shoved by Mello, causing a slight distraction again as Mello is hit by the coup de grace for the win. Yep. And then Mello and Dragunov stare at each other and argue at the end of NXT.
Like, stay out of my match, Dragunov. No
also, when did Dragunov grow a goatee? He's turning evil.
I don't know. It was literally like 1 week.
Turning evil.
It was 1 week, and all of a sudden this man had a goatee. Like I said, I swore I saw him clean shaven last time I saw him like a week ago. And then next week he had a full-on goatee. And I was like, oh, he's either getting evil or he's getting very sophisticated.
Or we got the upside down version of Dragunov.
We got the multiverse version. The evil multiverse version of Dragunov. Who taps out and stuff. Oh, this hurts. I'm not. Oh, pain is my weakness. I'm shocked, man, that you didn't bring up the conversation with Bird Lady and Fred. With the angels.
I didn't know what they were talking. I had no idea what they were fucking talking about. No, that's why I didn't write anything down. I just had no idea what they were talking about.
I just thought it was in our contract to always bring up Bird Lady and Fred.
We can bring them up. We don't necessarily have to mention what the fuck they were doing.
Los Astarios hit on them, and they were like,
And in theory, you just answered the terms of the contract. We mentioned when they showed up.
Yeah. Because I was like, when did this happen? This wasn't a fever dream. They had the segment.
Oh, well, what's it? Also, Robert Stone finally got thing to open up.
Yeah, this is still going. It's still going.
Yeah, but at least
I'm tired of piano playing, the soft music. Yeah, you know.
To be honest, Marcus,
my life sucked and people made fun of me.
This is closer
and all that.
This is closer to ending than Swerve versus Keith Lee. That's been going on since November.
No, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Since November. Yeah. It's almost been a year though, because I'm going back to when they were teaming together and they were having dissension then. This is the longest story. This is going on longer than a bloodline. It's not.
At some point, they're going to end up having a blow off. They're going to have a blow off match, and we ain't going to care about it.
Man, that's what you get that all in, I think. We're finally selling the score. because Keith Lee does everything nice and slow. He speaks like slow. Therefore, his feuds are slow. Therefore, at All In, we're finishing Swerve, Keith Lee, final match.
But yeah, NXT was actually fun. It was a fun little show.
It's stupid. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest show on TV. No, it's a stupid,
AEW were kind of just trying to get to the finals of all their tournaments.
Yeah, they're trying to get through their tournaments and get the blood guts. So, I am going to say, for right now, NXT slightly the show of the week, slightly. That's because I gave Commander like 8 strikes for walking the ropes 8 times, probably. But Commander put me in a bad mood.
I think Raw. I've seen it. Have it. I think Raw might actually have it.
But I'm going to say SmackDown just won. I don't know how. I feel like it's up for grabs for SmackDown, even though I don't think no Roman this week.
No, but you still got to use those.
Yeah.
So. Usos and Heyman and Solo will still carry that story on.
Yeah. So we still have that and, lingering Money in the Bank stuff. SmackDown, it's up for grabs for the week. Both Raw and AEW are kind of just there. NXT was just there. Did enjoy the Breaker and Dragunov match. And the Judgment Day stuff was fine, but it's not ridiculous stuff for me to care.
I'm not doing anything Saturday. I'm considering a Collision watch along.
Manny, if you commit to a Collision watch along, yeah, but there's also Battle of the Belts right after.
I don't care about
Battle of the Belts. It's 3 hours of AEW. Is that what I'm taking away, or is it separate, or is it the same show? It's hard when they bunch all these shows together.
It's going to be the same show.
Battle of the Belts and Collision are the same show, or is it separate?
It's going to be separate, but they happen one after the other. They happen one after the other.
So that's 3 hours.
Yeah.
I pass.
I'm only going to do Collision. I'm only going to do Collision if I do it. And who knows how tired I'm going to be by the time I get there.
Yeah. That's a lot of talking, Manny. I don't know if I can support this run. I might. I don't think I'm doing anything, Carl is homeless and shit, so that's what I do. Maybe if I showed that person who was stealing my car a KOTA IBUSHI video package, they'd be like, "Oh wait,
I can't steal this car.
I can't steal this car. IBUSHI's coming to the bloody gun."
Think how many crimes might be stopped in this world if we just stopped to show an IBUSHI video package.
Yeah. Like, oh, my bank's being robbed. Hold on, Mr. Bank Robber. Cut the lights. IBUSHI's coming to blood and guts. Oh. Well, this I'm not doing anything here. I heard in the plot of Mission Impossible, Manny, the ending is with a KOTA IBUSHI video package that solves all the problems.
What, that's going to happen in part 2? Oh, shit. We're going to distract Gabriel with a KOTA IBUSHI video package.
Gabriel or Tom Cruise. One or the other. Whoever has control of the KOTA IBUSHI video package controls the world.
That's what the key unlocks. I realize now what that key unlocks. I finally realized they didn't say what it was at all in that movie.
No.
There may be spoilers.
That's not spoiler.
Jokes we're saying may.
That's not spoiler.
No. Whatever jokes we may be alluding to may contain tiny bits of spoilers to the story of what's going on in Mission Impossible. But
no, the key is never explained, Manny, and in Mission Impossible. And I'm just saying this: we spoiled nothing. You can go see the movie and just know that they're chasing after the key. It's from the beginning. The key is in the beginning. Very openings. It's like
what's
the opening
interesting
thing. Like,
about the 2 movies I watched week to week? So, I watched Indiana Jones last week.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Mission Impossible this week.
Yep.
Fights on a train, on the top of a train, and the bridge spot.
Trains are coming back.
I mean, the tunnel where they both the same spot.
Ready.
It's just saying.
So you trying to say movies are becoming wrestling? Well, I would like to also compare that there are two men starring in the #1 movies of the summer. Well, I don't know. Indiana Jones didn't do so well, but I'm just saying 2 movies back to back that you probably watched, where the lead character is over the age of 60. We need new actors. We keep talking about new wrestlers and new stars. We need new Hollywood stars. These fucking Marvel movies that took away all the stars. We're depending on these old men. Next thing you know, I'm watching The Expendables with Sylvester Stallone. He's 70-something too.
Well, I just watched Fubar on Netflix, and Arnold is what, 200 years old?
Yeah. How was Fubar? I haven't watched it.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's an all right show.
See, that's my problem with it. That was my main problem with the show. I try to get an Arnold movie.
What?
You know, give me out 2 hours. There's only 2 hours of Arnold I can take.
Yeah,
you get him that.
It's an hour each episode, so you could do it like watch an episode a day or something like that.
Yeah, but it's like 10 episodes, huh?
Yeah, no, I think it's 8.
Yeah.
So that's 8 hours of Arnold.
Yeah.
He does say chopper. He does say chopper in like twice in one episode.
The only reason this show was made. Get in that chopper.
Yeah. It's not too bad. I'm actually looking forward to the second season.
There's gonna be a second season of Fubar?
Yeah.
God damn. Didn't think that happened.
Well,
not because I think the show thought it was bad. I just think that was like, Arnold's old. I don't know how many action movies we have left.
If there isn't, they left it on an incredible cliffhanger.
You know, those are my favorite shows to get canceled. The ones that leaves on the incredible cliffhanger. And you never know what happens. Like, what the fuck? They canceled the show. What?
What?
Like that? Like that? God damn. Just give me something. Like if I ever become if all my hopes and dreams come true and I'm able to make a movie or a TV show, I'm always gonna have something in the tank that says we're gonna shoot this one episode. It's called the canceled episode. It may never air, but it's gonna wrap everything up. It wraps everything
up. No, but you might not even be allowed to release that. So you got to release it onto the dark interwebs.
Yeah, I don't care how it gets released. We're like, all right, I'm not gonna leave anybody just left on the cliffhanger because they can cancel the show anytime. But every year we shoot one random thing that wraps everything up.
So when are we going to record that episode for this show?
Oh, we have it. We have it. I thought we did already. It was all a dream. It was all a dream.
Yeah, so we are back this Saturday for the Sharpshooters Wrestling podcast with Eric. We may, if he has watched it by then, have a Mission Impossible review. If not, we just won't put one out. It might just be part of the show. I think that's generally easier, if anything.
Yeah, and then you may do a collision watch along or Battle of the Belts or whatever it's called this weekend.
You've already said you may be joining me.
Yeah, I may. Let's see how
which is already a verbal contract.
Your Honor, I said maybe with intent though. That's what you said. Put me on the stand. You said maybe. I said maybe. You said maybe. Can you handle the truth? Maybe.
This led to a very interesting conversation I had yesterday at work. Someone was complaining about a process that he had to bring his passport in for validation again, and he was like, "I just don't understand why. I can't deal with your sector."
Yeah.
I was like, "Don't worry about it. I'll sort it." I spoke to the manager. She dealt with it, and then I messaged him back. He's like, "Don't worry, it's sorted." He's like, "What did you do?" I was like, "I just know people. I just know people. You owe me one." I was like, "You owe me one."
You got your list of favors. That's the thing.
That's what he said. I was like, Manny loves when people owe him things. I was like, it's not necessarily that. It's just I don't like people, but what's the word? I mingle well. I network well. That's the word. Yeah. Network. I network well. So I know certain people that can do certain things.
Well, everybody be a Clerk's quote for Randall. He was like, "You hate because you want to go to the funeral." He's like, "You don't want to go. You hate people." And he's like, "But I love gatherings."
Yeah, and then they said, imagine what you would be. Imagine what you'd be if you actually liked people. I was like, oh, probably the leader of the company.
Yeah, I rule the world.
And then he was like, oh, what, like a communist? It turned into a communist. And then I want to be your number 2, where I always get to walk around with a gun, an accent, and an eye patch.
Yes.
And I was like, honestly, I could live with that. I could live with that.
You know, in movie lore, and we should end the show, but fuck it. In movie lore, I think I would rather be the number 2 than the head baddie, because the number 2 guy has options. He can be the number 2 guy. You can do all this cool shit. You can be everybody kind of likes you, you know, and like you kind of, and you can always turn face at any given point and be the number 2 guy. Like, what do you mean? That's not what we talked about. You can always tell that's not what we talked about in the middle of this. And you can even get killed by the main guy, or you can join up with the other guys, the heroes, and you'll be on their side for your rest of your life. Number 2 guys rock. Shout out to Starscream.
So we should probably end it there, because we could probably do another half an hour.
We the ones, no, we the twos. As an ETE, we suspected we the 3s. I don't know.
I was trying to work out what type of show you are. Technically, you're NXT, because no one pays to watch us. So technically, you're not Ring of Honor.
Can't be Ring of Honor because you got to pay to watch them.
Exclusive Rampage? Content.
Nah. I wouldn't be Rampage.
You are Rampage, because that's where they put all the other belts. That's where you talk about all the other wrestling. You're Rampage.
No. No. God, no. I don't want to be Rampage, ready? It's a dark place over there.
I feel like the Saturday show is Collision.
Well, it's because it comes on Saturday.
It comes on Saturday. We always argue. We always argue on that show.
Yeah, you have an old man shouting at clouds too. Here I can see a punk. It's like, oh, fuck you. Fuck these people.
And then Dynamite.
Old, retired, we're dealing with fucking children.
And then this show is Dynamite, because we always talk about nonsense that
we go on
sometimes never
tangents.
makes sense.
Yeah. Cut to random video package of Okada sliding down slide.
And then I think the Tuesday show may be NXT.
Possibly. I guess we have no Monday Night Raw.
Nah, but Raw is retro. Raw is retro is like Velocity, because that is outdated.
Oh. I know we left Raw. It's like, you know, we talking about cliffhangers. Ross is still on assignment. We tell him that we canceled Retro. He's still out there.
I'm pretty sure he's aware that he canceled Retro.
I don't know. When you're on assignment, man, you get caught up.
This is
you know,
it's on assignment now, or is he just deep undercover? Deep undercover.
No, he's waiting. Ross is coming back when we do the reboot of the show. We're in the multiverse. It's like, oh shit, Ross is back. Kind of like Kid Mission Impossible. Like, oh shit, the 5 movies. Anyway, that's the end of the dumb show. As I really enjoy that acronym for no reason, even though it doesn't actually make sense. But the DUMM, missing the N.
DUMAM.
The Dumb M's show. The DMs.
Damn. The DMs.
The DMs. The dumbass show. The dumbass show, if you want to actually do it. The Untitled Manny and Marcus show. The dumbass. You gotta say it really fast.
Yes.
The dumbass.
So we'll be back. We'll be back Saturday. Watch the shorts. Otherwise, I'm just gonna stop doing them.
No one is making you do the shorts, Manny.
I am doing it to try and bring in whatever lasting view we have.
Yeah,
they are dropping off.
Me and Jamal were talking about yesterday that Manny's gonna have a short release 20 years from now. He had scheduled, and we're gonna be like, we're all dead, and there's still shorts coming out on this channel. We don't know when they're coming out. We just know that there's a Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley doesn't even look like that no more.
Yeah.
Like late 40s now. There's the short randomly coming out from 20 years ago.
But
that's it.
Yeah.
So long. Take care and shave your hair, which I haven't done in a minute. It's been a while.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
You can see it all here.
Yeah. I hate it. I'm gonna do it today before work. I don't want to go. Cut the show off. God damn it. Cut the camera off. I'm crying. I'm gonna cry. God damn it. Cut the show.